This is Gerry Hazard. This is the 2014 Offensive Preview. Last year we had a very good year offensively. I think it was keyed by some great senior leadership that we had. We had a great quarterback that played extremely well for us. Had a tailback that really stepped up and had an explosive year. And we also had him surrounded by some great perimeter players, and we probably had one of the best years up front that we've ever had. We were able to set records through the GLIAC, total yards in a game, plays running a game, we set a record, and then just program records itself. We rushed for more yards than we ever have, thrown for more yards than we ever had. Our touchdown to interception ratio was the best we've ever had. So overall it was very successful, and I think it was really based on the great amount of kids that we have. Tailback-wise, we have, I think, a great situation. We have Anthony Bilal coming back, who had an outstanding year. I believe he was 9th in the country in rushing, 2nd in the country in touchdowns. Extremely productive, very elusive, fast, and I think one of his best traits is he's a great finisher on the goal line. And that is obviously what you're looking for from that position. So having him is a great benefit. And then also as an added boost this year, we will be getting Brandon Phoenix back, who had an outstanding freshman year, lost last year due to an ankle injury, and he'll be able to come back in and spell Anthony at the tailback position, be a feature guy himself at that position, and also play a couple other spots. He's that versatile, so he's going to be able to help us a ton. Wide receiver-wise, we've been lucky. We've had some guys that have been playing for a long time. Andrew Schickler is a big target out there. He's about 6'5". He runs well, and he's been playing for 4 years. So he's a great threat down on the goal line. He's a very good blocker. On the other side, we have Shane Van Fletteren, who's an all-conference performer for us, had, I believe, about 50 catches or so last year, and in my mind is the best blocker on the perimeter that we have in the GLIAC. So he does a great job stretching the field and does a great job blocking for his teammates. So we're very excited with those two guys. We also have a young up-and-comer named DeMarco Rojas that played a little bit towards the end of last year, who is probably the most explosive guy that we have on the outside, and we're looking for real big things from him. Tight end wise, we graduated Cole Gordon, who was very solid for us. Blocking wise, not as explosive catching the ball, but we'll be replacing him with Anthony Kukwa, who played for us 2 years ago, lost last year due to injury, and Anthony is probably one of the better athletes we have. He's going to create a lot of mismatches in terms of being able to get downfield. He's a great blocker, and we're extremely excited to have him back. The wings are another veteran group. Tommy Jackson coming off an all-conference year. Very explosive, had, I believe, 5 plays of 75 yards or more last year. Had a lot of touchdowns, able to stretch the field, able to take advantage of linebackers being locked on him because he plays in the slot, but also added almost 300 yards of rushing for us. So he's very versatile. He's going to be a big weapon. On the other side, we have Aaron Lindgren, who is one of the best athletes on our campus. A great baseball player, very explosive, has been playing for us for 3 years now. Just, again, a great weapon for us in the run game and in the pass game. And behind those guys, we have Tyler Lindgren, who lost half the year due to an ankle injury, but is a very good player. And then we have an up-and-comer named Zaid Whitley, who had over 100 yards receiving in a big game up at Saginaw last year, who we think is really ready to take off this year, and we're looking for great things from him. O-line, again, we're blessed to have a veteran group. We have Corbin Giacomowitz in the middle. He's our center. He anchors everything that we do. All-conference performer from last year, and when we say Corbin anchors it, that he's a big boy. He's about 6'6", about 350 pounds. He's a great guy for us in there. Jeremy Durbin at right tackle, great technician. We're very excited about him. He had a great year last year. Ben Miller at right guard, an all-conference performer from last year. Mean, nasty, physical. He resets the line of scrimmage for us, does a great job. It's a lot of starts under his belt, which is great. On the left side, we have Chris Higgins, who had an injury last year and missed some games, but has been playing for us for 3 years now. So another veteran guy. And left tackle is the one spot that we don't have a starter coming back from last year, but we believe that Cody Furr is going to be able to step in, do a great job. Cody has played center for us, has played guard, has played tackle, so he knows the scheme very well as a fifth-year player, and I think he's going to do a great job. Quarterback situation is going to be the fun one. You don't replace Brendan Gallagher easily. I don't know if it can be done, but we're going to have Tyler Eden and Mitchell Hokovar really battling it out. Both are very good players, fit what we do extremely well. Both have done great things in the spring, and what has impressed me the most is both guys have had great summers. Our guys have been up here all summer long. They've been throwing 7-on-7 twice a week, been working out every day, and both have done a great job. So I'm very, very excited about that quarterback battle. It will be a battle in camp. They're kind of neck and neck right now, and we'll see how it plays out. With a veteran group, it's going to be hard for new guys to come in and play right away, and I think that's the way you want it. Being able to redshirt guys is definitely something that we would prefer to do. If somebody comes in and they're the best player, we're going to play them. But I think we were really able to bolster the offensive line because we weren't hit that hard with the graduation this year, but we will be graduating a handful of guys moving forward. So we're really able to address that. We have a young tackle named Brandon Bailey from Strong's, who we think was one of the best tackles in the state when we recruited him. We have an interior guy named Dale Roddick, who we think could be a great center or a great guard, extremely physical. Like I said, with Ben Miller, one of those guys that's going to be able to reset the line of scrimmage. And we're very excited about those two guys. The rest of the crew coming in is going to be very talented, and we think down the line is really going to be able to plug the holes that we'll get from graduation. It should be very good. Quarterback-wise, unfortunately, we had lost John Banyas in spring football to a knee injury, so we brought in a couple guys that we're extremely excited about. We bring in Jimmy Moore from Gateway, Pennsylvania, who's one of the best programs in the country. Fits our style, is a very good player. We bring in Jason Doyle from Melvindale, Michigan. Great thrower, great size, good pocket presence. We're very excited about him. And we also got Brennan Wassel to decommit from West Virginia and come join our program. So we're very excited about those three guys coming in. Thanks for listening, guys. As always, put in work and Ray John.